Howdy, 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 howdy.
Hi, good morning. Good
How
early
is
morning.
everyone?
Oh my goodness. That stops off. I I gotta make that again. Or is that the one that did I make that one? Good morning,
I thought
Robin.
Froggy did that one. Good morning,
It's
Robin and Rebecca.
good morning,
How are
Rebecca.
you? So nice for you to be.
Good
There's
morning,
Amy
Amy.
T. How are you ladies doing today? Guess what? 2 days till Christmas. 2 days, 2 days, 2 days.
Oh my god, you guys. After the live yesterday, my stomach started feeling so awful. I didn't go to my
Oh,
mom's yesterday. I really felt like I was gonna hurl. Hi,
oh my
Bryn.
goodness. Good morning, Bran. Sweet Pea, how you doing? Rebecca's working on a knitted hat on the round loom. Ooh, slowly getting
Really
over
good.
whatever bug I've had since Saturday. Evelyn is still coughing and a mild fever. Oh, sweetheart.
Hi, Evelyn.
Good
Get go.
morning, Sharon. How you doing?
Good morning, Sharon. Ouch. So I started. I'm so bad. I see pineapples and I think of Maureen's daughter. I slept late since I didn't have to take the kids today. Oh, good.
Oh, that's right. They're finally out of school for Christmas break.
How's Cordelia?
Bryn says I have 2 days to finish 3 socks at the heels. Oh no. Which means you're going to be are you knitting them or crocheting them?
She's knitting them.
Woo! Now, is that three
Oh,
socks or
good.
3 pairs of socks?
No, that's 3 socks.
Okie
She's
dokie.
got 3 completely done.
Okay. She's knitting. All right.
Anyway, so whenever I see any pineapples, I think of Jennifer,
Yeah.
um, Maureen's daughter. Hi,
My
Nammy G.
youngest. And
Hi,
there is
Nate.
Nate. How are you? Amy T. Latest update on Matilda. When they try to take her off the oxygen, she drops to the low 70s within 10 minutes or so. They did get her to eat a little from her bottle last night. That is so awesome. Thank you for the update, Amy T. I'm glad she took just a little bit. Um, that's better than nothing, honestly. We just need to keep praying that she can start, that her oxygen level gets up where it needs to be on her own.
Yeah.
Goodness. Mm,
Oh my goodness. That's so awful. Poor
yeah.
Matilda.
That's such a sweet name, and you don't hear it much anymore.
Mm-mm, you don't. It is a sweet name. So I'm working
And don't
on
forget to say hello to Mimi G.
what?
Sure, Amy T. She says, "Can I get everyone's attention?" And I said, "I don't think I said hello to Nammy G."
Oh, she wants everyone's opinion.
That's what I say. Attention.
Okay. Hi,
Ooh,
Mary.
good morning, Mary.
Of course, we'll give you our opinion.
What you need your opinion on, sweetie?
She's typing it. We are on
Yeah, we're
Robin.
that's right, Robin.
Should I give Evelyn all her Christmas presents or maybe half since she will be here for Christmas?
Hmm. Well, Amy, I'll tell you what we used to do with our girls. We did family Christmas on Christmas Eve. In other words, what mom and dad wanted to give to the girls and what the girls gave to each other, and if they gave something to us. And then Santa came on Christmas morning. And then later in the day, because my youngest daughter was born on Christmas, we would take everything down uh, so that at least by noon, she would have her birthday, that wasn't associated with Christmas. We did that for many years until she's about 15, I think, or so. And she finally said, Mom, please don't take the decorations down. Nate says, none. You have no opinions? I
I
can't
don't,
believe that, Nate.
I think I would give her. I don't think you should give her any today. Is she asking you?
So dad and mom can see her open a couple from us. We were supposed to go to their house Christmas Eve. I know I was giving her some of them, obviously. Nate, I'm sorry, but honey, but that's going to change when those girls start getting a little older. Mm-hmm. Give no presents early, none.
No, I mean Christmas morning. Okay, so um Christmas is
Christmas is
literally about
hilarious.
learning patience. Oh, I can't wait until your girls are older to learn this.
Well, you could do Santa stuff Christmas morning if you do that, and then hold the family
Yeah,
stuff until.
you could do all of the stuff that you and Grandpa got her on Christmas Eve,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of the stuff that Santa. That's what we used to do.
Yeah.
Or we would do one gift Christmas Eve, and then we wouldn't wrap stuff from Santa. We just put it under the tree.
Oh, the stuff we put in the stocking we didn't wrap, but Santa always brought presents that, I mean, some were wrapped and some weren't. You know what I mean? Like the really big presents. Yeah, a bike you don't wrap a bike. You stick a bow on it. So all the same day, then it don't really matter. Overthinking it to the extreme. No, it's just whatever you wish to. If I knew that my parents were coming over later and they had already sent their presents, I would make my kids wait, to open theirs.
Oh, she only has one big gift from Santa. I would give her half of them on Christmas Eve and half of them on Christmas Day then. I just split them up.
Yeah. There you go. He says, we gonna do stocking at the end of the bed for wake up. Yeah. Breakfast and then open the rest. Mm-hmm. That's what my parents used to do, Rebecca.
That's what, yeah,
We got to open one present on Christmas Eve, and then we had to
yep,
wait till
Robin and I
after
agree.
breakfast. Mm-hmm.
Robin and I agree. And that's the same with me, Rebecca. That's how we worked.
Yeah. And we always got one the night before. Then we got up, had to eat breakfast, clean up the kitchen, and then we could all sit around out on the floor, scattered out. Everybody pick out their own spot. And the youngest always had to hand out the presents. And
Yep.
then, starting with the youngest, they got to open up one present, and then the next one, the next one, the next one, the next one, the next one. And then after that, after everybody had opened up one present, then it was free for all, and the paper gets to ripping, and mercy me. Oh, Nate says, I have one big parcel to wrap up some parts as presents from their auntie, my sister, who they're going to meet in a week. Well, that's awesome. Yours always
So
open
does
theirs
that
on
mean you're
Christmas Eve.
does that mean you're free Christmas Day, Robin?
What you got going Christmas Day?
I'm just gonna be in
In Zoom.
Zoom. I don't have anything going on.
Well, if the weather is nice enough, I think Wayne and Lacey are going fishing tomorrow. And then if they have, you know, a lot of fun and catch a lot of fish, they may go back Christmas Day. Nate, we are. Carmen's mother, who was driving her aunt and uncle, is in I
I saw.
for a week.
So
Mm-hmm. Good morning, Gloria. How are you?
Gloria, Gloria, I think I got your number. Good morning, Gloria.
Well, I want to take a
Oh,
minute to say thank you for all of you that are joining us today. You know that we always appreciate y'all being in here with us every time we pop up. If you're lurking, you keep doing what you're doing, and we'll let you know what's being talked about in the chat. All we ask is that you be sure and leave your thumbprint for us. And if you're watching the replay, let us know that you stopped by. And if there was something that piqued your interest during the live, we'd like to know about it. Oh,
ouch.
in isolation. Oh, they're in isolation for a week. Okay.
Oh, because they had COVID. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't need to bring that around the babies.
Well, Merry Christmas to you too, sweetie. My son is 23 now. He's the youngest, so there is no kids, so I give him money. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm working on the hospitality pattern. I just wanted to start it to see. I just wanted to do the first couple of rows and then I'm gonna put it up. It's gonna be something I'm gonna work on in January. Um, but I was thinking Christmas Day I would work on my peacock plumes, but if nobody's gonna be in Zoom, I'm not gonna do it.
Hmm. I bet somebody will pop in. Oh, Sharon says she made peanut butter kiss cookies yesterday, and Meg is going to be making chocolate chip tonight. Oh no. Nate says, let me back up. She had gone all 2020 with her virus of choice. And then he said, likely was spread at the birthday party Carmen and the girls were at last week. Oh my word.
Mm,
Well, I definitely hope that they don't start showing signs of it, especially here at Christmas.
yeah, that's not good. Anyway, so
Mm-mm.
The original pattern is done in a 2-weight.
Uh-huh.
This
Oh,
is
yes.
going to be
A
this is
four-way?
going to be a big blanket.
Yes.
It's going to be an Afghan for a king size bed.
That's right, Robin. It's not as much fun when you're sick. In fact, whenever you look back on it, it's like really didn't get to celebrate Christmas at all because I was sick. I remember one year all of us met at my mom and dad's. Of course, we're adults and we have our kids, and mom and dad came down sick at the last minute. I mean, it was awful. They couldn't even get up out of bed. But they told us, y'all go ahead and do Christmas together. We'll just listen. I don't know how it started or who started it, but we were all just sitting there, and of course, we all opened our presents like mom and dad asked us to do, and we were looking at everything. And the next thing you know, this big old wad of wrapping paper starts getting bounced around the room, up in the air and everything. And we all get to giggling, and we kind of forget just a minute that mom and dad are sick and they're back in the bedroom, and we're wanting them to rest and everything. So we are making all of this noise, bouncing this, kind of like a beach ball thing. And the next thing we know, mom and dad are there at the door into the den watching us throw this thing around, and everything. And of course, one of the little kids noticed that mom and dad are standing there, and they just stop, like, uh-oh, got caught doing something wrong. Of course, we all then stop and turn and look. And dad said that their curiosity got the best of them. They just had to come and see what kind of trouble we were getting into because we were really getting out of control with the ruckus. So, but that's one of my favorite memories. I hated that mom and dad were sick, but
Yeah, that's awesome.
oh, Sharon is on the border of her show lock. Nate said Carmen made a batch of melting moments chocolate ones and vanilla. Yummy. Most gifts we are giving out are homemade. You know what? Those are the best gifts, honestly. Whether it's food or just anything, something that's handmade to me is just one of the most treasured gifts that I have. Nate, 2018, mom was in the hospital. 2019, first Christmas after mom died. 2020, dock downs. 2021, we have COVID scare. 2022, Carmen's sisters got COVID. 2023, Carmen's mother. You've just had
Wow.
something every year for a while. I try to make mine that way, Mary. All gifts are homemade. My mom always made uh, homemade gifts. And I was the first one in the family to get married and the first one to have, give her grandchildren. Um, my girls' dad's parents had money. And so, mother, for quite a number of years, always felt like her handmade items were not up to standard, because the girls would talk about what their other grandparents got them for Christmas and everything. And mother just always felt like her stuff didn't measure up. But one
Oh,
year, yeah, but one year, my oldest overheard my mother talking about that. And one of those out of the mouth of babes moments, she came in and put her arm
mm-hmm.
around my mom and said, Grandma, I love every single thing you have made for me. And the thing I love the most, when my daughter was the oldest was about 4 or 5 years old, my mother made for her crocheted uh, an Raggedy Ann and Andy doll. Raggedy Ann and
Mm-hmm.
Andy was Heather's favorite cartoon for I don't know how many years. And she would grab those dolls up and walk in there and plop right in front of the TV, hold her Raggedy Ann and Andy dolls when the cartoon came on. Christmas is Curses 2017. We were in Thailand on a small island. That one rocked. Oh, you mean quite literally? My 56, never married, no kids, never bought a home. Crazy. Tina, how are you, sweetheart?
Hi, Tina. Good morning.
Says she can't stay, but she's stopping by to give thumbs up and say good morning. Have a blessed day. You too, Tina. Be safe wherever you're
Have a
going or what
blessed
you're
day,
doing.
sweetie.
So, I was talking to Keri this morning, wanting to know, what we were going to, if we were going to have a topic. I want to know. So, I'm going to modify this just a little bit. Have you ever gone to a party in which they play like White Elephant Christmas or the Chinese Christmas, where everybody draws numbers and you get to pick either,
Ooh, excuse me.
especially if you're not the first person, you get to pick an open gift if you'd rather have it, or if you're not interested in anything there, you go and you get something. I don't think I have ever been to a one of those kind of parties in which the dreaded fruit cake didn't make an appearance. And I mean as a gift. So have
Yeah.
any of you ever received a fruit cake
No.
or eaten a fruit cake? Tina's
No,
on a
there's
shop till
people
you
that
drop mission.
actually like them.
You do?
No, I don't, but there's
Ugh.
people that actually do.
Yes, I know. How many of you out there like fruitcake? Let's see a show of hands. Pile of mystery gifts. Yep. There you go. Nate said his only Christmas in America was one of those that. Oh, Robin says she likes fruitcake. Amy T likes her mom's fruitcake. Mary King does not like fruitcake. She even tasted it. Tina says, not for me. Namaji says she likes the dark fruitcake. Yes, it does, doesn't it? Nate said, was so much fun swapping and picking out the different shapes, etc. Got ruthless as usual. Yes, it does get ruthless. Man. Oh, Amy T. Oh, my mom loved fruitcake. I thought you were saying you loved your mom's fruitcake. Oh, everyone was told to open up all the gifts at the same time. Every gift was exactly the same. Oh, my goodness. I
That's funny.
love I love smelling, especially when it's being baked. My first mother-in-law, she used to make from scratch fruitcake. And oh my goodness, it made the house smell so good. But no, I don't like it. Ah, thank you for reminding me. My friend gave me a small one, so it will be my breakfast, Nammy G said.
Look.
Yeah. There's a charity here that is famous for fruitcakes. Lions, they are a tradition. Carmen soaks her fruit for 18 months when she makes it. Nammy G says hers is homemade. Well, I did a little research on fruitcakes. Do you know that they have a long, I mean, back in the, say, 350 AD history. I mean, fruitcakes were like gold. I mean, I'm not kidding you. The Knights of the Crusades, they had horses that had special bags that carried fruitcake with them because a lot of times that's all they had to eat because of their travels and stuff. Um, and of course, many of you know fruitcakes can last for months.
Good morning, Sandra. And Nate is confident that most crocheters are total fruitcakes.
Oh my goodness. Good morning, Sandra. Thank you for being here. She's
I'm a fruitcake, that's for sure.
Yeah. But no, the reason why a true fruitcake can last as long as it does is because of the boozy ingredients. It's a natural preservative. And so they would have these little cakes made up, because they're filled with fruits and nuts and whatever else goes in a fruitcake. I don't know. And of course, the bread itself is just extremely dense. And you get all that mixed up and baked, and it makes a very, very heavy cake. And so a lot of times they just pull out a cake and break off a piece and pass it around, and that's what they might have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, so to speak. But it was a very
Nate says there's booze in fruitcake?
well, it comes from the fruits that are, I don't know why they say they're candy. They're actually pickled. You just ate a whole heap of Catmans. Oh no. Well, that's actually what Carmen is doing with her little fruits. Mess of trouble.
He's in trouble.
Oh, but yeah, I mean, I was just really, really surprised. Of course, poor little fruitcake, you get such a bad rap. Use them as a doorstop. I've heard them that or a paperweight. You could use it as a good projectile.
Oh, God, that's funny. Nate, you're killing me. So one thing that Maureen asked me before we started is what we were going to talk about. And one of the things that she said was, what's the worst thing that you ever got for Christmas? I don't think there was ever a worst thing I ever got. I don't think there was. Well, I guess nothing.
Well, yeah. Hello, Suzanne. How you doing? I won't stand for this fruitcake bashing. Oh, I'm so sorry. So you're gonna sit down, sit out? I'm not bashing fruitcake. I love smelling it. I just don't like the taste. Ugh. Yeah. Me no likey the taste.
So has anybody gotten a really terrible Christmas present?
Oh, Sandra said her sister-in-law makes a sandwich with 2 slices of fruitcake, ham, and cranberry sauce, but she's never tried it. Huh.
You know, it's probably really good because I looked at my grandma really funny when she came out with a sandwich and it was 2 pieces of bread, peanut butter, and Walla Walla sweet onion. And I told her, I said, Grandma, Walla Walla sweet. It was a sweet onion. And I looked at her like she was absolutely losing her mind. And she said, "Don't knock it till you try it." And I said, "Well, I guess I'll try one." And she goes, "I'll go make it." And it really was the best sandwich I'd ever eaten. I mean, it was better than peanut butter and jelly. And
Just the sound of it makes me go, no, I'll pass.
it can't be just a regular onion. It's
Well, yeah, I
gotta
agree with
be,
that.
it's gotta be a sweet onion. And Walla
Mhm.
Walla, I don't know if you guys can get Walla Walla sweet onions, but they're grown up here in Walla Walla, Washington. Hence the name.
Yeah. Well, we do get sweet onions at a particular time of the year in Texas, but I still don't think I'd stick it on a peanut butter sandwich.
Mayo and jelly on a bologna sandwich is good. Well, I like mayo and peanut butter.
No, don't
I
like
don't
that
like
either.
bologna.
Oh, I love bologna. Beef bologna. Nate said, my mother would buy me socks and jocks every year. We made a joke of it. You missed that, but he's looking forward to the girls buying me all the cliched junk I don't need. I love corny. Oh, well, you get ready for it, buddy, because it's a coming. Hello, Diana. Yep, that is what I'm buying this year, she says. My mom did every year. This is the first Christmas without her, so I'm going to do it.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm looking forward to the girls buying me all the
Cliched.
cliche junk I don't need. I love corny. So Diane D,
Mm-hmm.
good morning, sweetheart. She's gonna buy her mom used to do that, so she's gonna buy it this year.
Yeah, the underclothes.
Oh,
See, huh. All y'all talking crazy foods and hating on fruitcake.
yeah. So my dad probably thinks that that was probably horrible, horrible. Socks and underwear, right? That's what we used to get my dad. He probably was like, "Yeah, I know my kids are getting me socks and underwear. Best gift ever."
There you go. He said he couldn't decide on Carmen's gift, so he just filled a giant box with all her favorite foods. That's so sweet.
I always put socks and boxers in his stockings every year. Well, at least you know he's
Well,
getting a new pair every year, a new set. Hi,
I think.
Cindy.
Hello, Cindy. How are you? Diabetes in a
Hey,
box. Yep, there you go. Well, I think I've shared this before, but when my girls were little, that's what they got in their stocking was underwear, little slips, or the little tank top thingies. And of course, when they got bigger, they got bras and a pair of pajamas and that kind of thing. So one year, I just decided maybe they needed something different in their stockings. And I made mention of it maybe at the dinner table or something one night that Mrs. Claus was thinking that maybe, she'd do something a little different this year in the stockings. And my middle daughter, again, turns and says, my stocking better not change because I look forward to my new unmentionables every year in my stocking. So we continued with the underdrawers and the pajamas and maybe stick with their favorite candy or something every year until they moved out.
Good morning, Nana Cat.
Good morning, Nana Cat. How are you? Sharon says she got her kids funky socks. Let me funky socks. Dollar Tree had ones of ramen, mac and cheese, sour patch. Oh my goodness, I bet those are cute. Yeah, I can see that. Good morning,
Oh my
Colleen.
God. Phil
No,
has frozen over. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please come get some of my yarn. Girl, where you been?
That's what I was going
Merry
to say.
Christmas.
Yes.
Hell is selling ice cubes, you guys. Jolene is in the house.
Nate says no glitter. Says unless it's fancy or specific, I want the girls' gifts to be about fun, not practical until they are much older.
I missed you too, sweetie. Where you been? I'm telling you.
It's been hard to keep her in line, Jolene. Oh, come on, Nate. No glitter? Can't have Christmas without glitter or birthday parties. Got to have the glitter.
Right?
And besides that, they're girls. You just might as well get used to the glitter. Yeah. Because it's a coming.
It's 3 against 1, Nate. Better get used to
it. You done lost, buddy.
Those girls are going to say, Daddy, and you're going to say, what, hon?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's right. Whatever you want, my sweet peas. We all know. And you cannot be a daddy or a mommy without going through the glitter stage. Exactly, Ramad. You have girls, of course there's going to be glitter. Yes. Oh my goodness.
Yes. It was really cute.
And I tell you what, there is no way Carmen just even 6 months ago just had twins. I'm telling you.
Yeah, she looks great.
She does. I mean, you look good too, Nate. Don't get me wrong, but wow.
I had to go back to work a couple of days a week to help pay my new rent. Oh, and then I got in a bad depression, but I'm making it through slowly. Oh, girl.
Well,
I need to give you
sweetheart.
my phone number.
Yes, you don't need to go through stuff like that by yourself. You got all of us Yarny sisters and brothers that, man, you need to come be with us.
Yeah. When you're down and feeling troubled. Oh, I forget how that song goes. Oh, well. It was a
And you
thought.
need a helping hand.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. You need to lose 100 pounds, but it's tough with my failed lap band. I need it out. It's hard to eat right when nothing healthy goes down. Oh, sweetheart. You don't look like you need to lose 100 pounds to me. Well, Keri, we're a little late on our devotion this morning.
We are?
Yes, we've just been having so much fun chatting.
Oh, today is about acceptance. Jolene, this is for you. Acceptance, girlfriend. Accept one another, then just as Christ accepted you, in order to bring praise to God. Romans 15:7. Because God accepted you in our broken condition, we are also to accept other people. This does not mean we have to tolerate sinful behavior or accept wrongful beliefs, but we are to accept them into our community and our lives. Thank goodness. I don't know what I would have done if they would have said we're not to, because my mom's a non-believer. A simple affirmation, a, a simple affirming smile is not what Paul is talking about. God accepted us into his family and has an active relationship with us. In order to bring praise to God, we are to treat others with the same sort of love and reception.
Yep.
Father, I like the safety of fellowshipping with others who think like me. I do not always enjoy others challenging what I believe or disagreeing with the way I do things. But then I remember the amazing grace you showed me, and it encourages me to open my heart and my home to others. How can you accept people who do not agree with your convictions?
Yep.
I still think that people should be volunteering. Oh, it's such a busy time.
Mm-hmm.
Knit or crochet toys and donate them to children organizations or orphanages.
Mm-hmm.
Knit or crochet toys and donate them to children's organizations or orphanages.
I love what Diane said. Jolene, it's that time of the year. So many in the depression slump. That's right. Please come in chat anytime you get that way. It helps. Jolene said, my life gets overwhelming taking care of her sister and grandchildren, but I'm getting on track with everything. Mary, you are so right. Even a non believer needs love, and there might be a day your action might switch their mind. I corrected it for you, Diane, when I was talking. That's why I believe all of us, believers and non believers, we're given a light that we're supposed to shine and share with everyone. And the only way that we're going to, those of us that believe, and I'm just an ambassador for Christ. I'm not going to baptize you. I'm not going to scold you if you choose not to believe. That's not my job. My job is, because of my faith and my belief in Jesus Christ, is to show you what he has done for me.
Okay,
And one
Nate, good night. Sorry.
pair of butt, steal a few kisses and go to bed. Okay, Nate, we love you, sweetheart. Give those babies an extra kiss.
Yes. Love you, hon. Good night.
Like I said, I just believe that that's why we need to let our light shine.
Mm-hmm.
And Keri, you never know, that light you keep shining for your mama, one of these days, it's going to ignite hers. One of
Oh,
these
I'm
days.
sure.
After
Every time I see her. Do you still not believe in God? I'm sure she's getting tired of hearing that.
Nah. Good morning, Niecy.
Good
How are
morning,
you
Niecy.
doing? That's right. Nate says, people drop religious stuff around me and I run a mile. Be kind because you want to please, not to recruit. That's right. It's not my job is just to share. And I do not mind sharing.
Good morning,
Hello,
Lydia.
Lydia. Niecy's just now eating her breakfast and then heading into work. Everybody's saying hi, 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 hi. You know, I know you hear a lot of us on different channels say that it's just really so sweet how when someone comes in, you know, you're all saying hello back and forth to one another. That really is a sweet thing. Well, good for you, Niecy. Because if you're like the rest of us, you still have a lot to do right before Christmas, don't you? That's okay, Nate. I love you anyway. Oh, Jolene, her grandson turned
Oh,
18, crying like a baby. Yeah, I know. Wait till they walk across that stage, sweetheart. You know, at graduation. Whoa, that'll really kill you. Oh, Niecy says I need to wrap Mr. Handsome's presents and bake some cookies. So, did you go to your mom's yesterday,
no,
Keri? Today's Thursday.
I got a
That's
bug.
right. Yeah.
My stomach started hurting really bad.
Well, thank you, Nana Cat. She says she's playing us both on different devices. We both
Thank you,
appreciate
Kat.
that. Thank you so much. Oh no. Many like to think of you as a project to be led back into the light. Many of us are just content with our course. And that is why, Nate, God gave us free will. If He'd wanted us to all believe the same, He'd made us into little robots.
Yep.
We find it works well if I do an after midnight nappy refresh. Oh, so you're just going to have a little nap? You're going to take second shift when they wake up? We need to quit talking to Nate. He needs to go take a nap.
Good night, Nate.
That's right. Turn us
Kiss
off
those
and go take a
babies.
nap. Nappy. Turn us off, Nate, and go take a nap. Oh,
Diaper.
nappy. Midnight nappy refresh. Oh, see, I'm thinking take a nap, and you're talking about the diaper. Okay. We'll go change their little bottoms and then go to bed. Hmm. No nap for you, Jolene? Yeah, me either. I got too much to do. In Australia, they're nappies. Well,
Oh,
I can look at a nappy as being taking a nap, a cute little um, short term for napkin, but I never would have thought of it being a diaper. Yeah. A binky for their dummies. A dummy. don't think I'll look at a binky now any other way. Oh, goodness, Nate. Jolene.
Probably a nappy too.
Yes, Sandra, there's always time for a nap, but think about a fancy
Think
nap.
about a fancy napkin.
Oh, goodness. Oh, Binky.
Then think about a traditional cloth diaper.
You know, my
Hmm.
girls were, all three of my girls were raised on cloth diapers. Yep, napkin,
Napkin,
nappy.
nappy.
Hmm. Nate, go to bed. Whew. You know what we ought to do one time?
What?
This would be great between now and New Year's. Think about this, Nate, and I'm sure everybody would love it. We need to have Nate come up with us. We really need to schedule time, a day for Nate to come up with
Okay.
us, and he can educate us in Australian language. Mm-hmm. On a wee little baby, they look like a folded cloth napkin. That's right, a nappy. Okay. Wouldn't that be awesome, y'all? If we could have Nate up here and we could just
Mm-hmm.
start throwing words at him and he could tell us what it is in Australian. Mm-hmm. Draw us a picture. We'd have to plan on at least a 2-3 hour show.
Mm-hmm.
You game, Nate? See, Mary said yes. I'm sure diaper was a brand like Kleenex. He's ignoring me. I don't like being ignored, Nate. I guess he's maybe having to think about that. Yes, I
It's
did,
told
didn't
him
I?
to
But he's
go
not
to
listening.
bed.
He picked a fine time to go to bed. At a Canadian Walmart morning meeting, I asked the boss for a bureau. The meeting stopped as everyone tried to work out what I was wanting, or he was typing. Biro. What is BIRO? Yeah, we want to see and listen to Nate talk. That's right. Possibly. Okay, now he's okay. Okay, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Possibly. Uh huh. We might get something going here.
We'd probably have to go on at 5 in the morning.
Well, knowing you, you would be up. I could do a trivia type quiz when everyone guesses what things are. Yes. There you go. Yeah, because who would have ever thought a nappy was a diaper? Did anybody else catch that? Because I sure didn't.
Mm-mm. I would have thought it was like a napkin, but
Mm-hmm. Here I was thinking of a nap. Like, what do Aussies call the room they wash clothes in? A wash closet? Okay, Nisi, you be careful, sweetheart. Oh, what
Have a
Nana
good
Catherine knew what a
day.
nappy was. See, Jolene knew. I didn't know. Aren't they called diapers in England? I watched several channels from the UK, so I learned some of their terms. All right, Nate, come on. What do y'all call a Aussie wash closet? Oh, excuse me. What do y'all call the room that you wash your clothes in? Ha ha ha.
We
Okay,
do
now
the
I'm telling
laundry
you.
in the laundry.
Hmm. Okay, now you can go to bed. You're not funny anymore. I thought he was going to have some fancy weird turn. Got to go take my niece to her work. Okay, Mary, you be careful out there on the roads, all right?
Love you, Mary. See you later.
You call the whole room the laundry. Uh huh.
The laundromat.
Yes, now I did know that fringe meant like your bangs or, short layers around your face.
Ooh. People
People
say
say laundry
laundry
room.
room. I giggle.
What do you call it, Nate?
Laundry.
Oh, okay. Like when Americans say pop for a drink. Are you 8 years old? Yes.
I guess he thinks it's
We had
soda.
a, mm hmm. Yep. My uncle, for a long time, would always ask, "Do you want a sody?" Just the
Okay,
laundry.
Diana, you have a good day.
Yeah, spend time with your granddaughter because they don't stay little. I call the watch room the do not enter room. You meant the washroom, the do not enter room?
Probably. Oh.
That's okay, Michelle. She says, I'm here. She had to restart. I worked
Hi,
at a grocery
Michelle.
store in Canada and we had a discussion about pop as I laughed about it. So they asked, well, what do you call it, Mr. Aussie? And you told them, Sharon's a soft drink. I walked them down to that aisle and pointed at the company's own sign above the aisle. Yeah, that's what we don't do, don't we, Sandra? We always say, "What kind of Coke do
Soft
you want?"
drink.
Yeah, here everything is a Coke. Yes, Nate, but when we say just, will you go get me a Coke? people automatically will say which kind. And they're not just saying which flavor of Coke do you want. They're saying, do you want a Sprite or a Dr. Pepper or a Pepsi or a Fanta?
Hmm.
Let's see. This is Friday. No, Ursula comes on an hour after us, correct?
Mm-hmm.
We had an American friend finally ask after 5 years why we gave him a Coke every time he asked for a Coke, because that's what you asked for. That's right. In the Northeast, it's a soda. Mm-hmm. Yes. When Michelle is asked what she wants to drink, she says, just get me a coffee. Mm-hmm. My granddaughters in Boston accents test on me, and I guess I pass. I love all our different accents. That's right. You literally stocked only Coca Cola. Thank you, Mary. Well, it is that time for us to say thank you so much, all of you, for being here. We've had a very fun morning. Uh, if you were lurking, I hope we were able to keep you laughing as well. Those of you that watch the replay, you have got to stay till the end because Nate's had us rolling, let me tell you. And I'm going to go ahead and say, don't forget, folks, to please be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, because you never know. Could be your light that they need to see. Oh, little Keri, that's okay.
I'm going to Zoom right now.
Says, I'm sorry I'm late. I tried to wake
So
up, but
going to Zoom, Keri.
boom, lawyered.
Okay, you guys, be a blessing and have a blessed day. Love you guys.
Love you all.
Bye now.